Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
New moon rises over the borderline, lighting a cabin filled with lonely refugees, crossing over to another life. But for now the music plays and they are free, and they're willing to dance all night, well into the morning light, as if their hearts had grown wings and learned to fly, while the moon she circles round and the stars come falling down, and the earth sails her journey round the sun. The new moon rises while the music plays on, and they swing and sway like roses on the vine. They're refugees willing to join together, knowing their lives will be forever intertwined. And if their troubles bring them pain, know that they'll live to dance again. We are all refugees on the borderline, so be willing to dance all night, well into the morning light, as if your heart had grown wings and learned to fly. The new moon rises while the music plays on, and we swing and sway like roses on the vine. We're refugees willing to join together, knowing our lives will be forever intertwined. Knowing our lives will be forever intertwined.
All right.
It's a song about refugees, obviously, and being a refugee.
Very nice. Our guest today is Penny Nichols. My name is Ralph Litwin, and the show is Horses Sing None of It. Welcome to the show, Penny.
Well, thank you.
Nice to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
Beautiful song. Beautiful singing voice and very nice guitar picking.
Well, thanks.
And you have a very interesting bio. You played in a bluegrass band with John McEwen before he joined the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Yeah, it was John that taught me how to play the banjo. I don't play very well, but I learned a long time ago from John. And I went from banjo to guitar. And now finally I bought a new banjo and I'm going back to banjo.
The circle will not be unbroken.
The circle will not be unbroken. Not on my watch. I just saw him just about a few weeks ago, as a matter of fact.
How's he doing?
Well, he's back in the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
I met him briefly
doing
at the
okay.
Tennessee Banjo Institute years ago.
You know, he is playing just beautifully these days. He was the best thing in the show. Are you surprised? I'm not.
No.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
So,
So what else about your disreputable history or
my disreputable history. Well, you know, I'm an old hippie. Just by way of introduction, hi, I'm an old hippie. So every old hippie I know has a disreputable reputation. This is my first album that was put out on Buddha Records in 1967.
sold 50,000 copies?
Yes.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Woo woo! And you know, it's all of my psychedelic. It was my psychedelic period. And the best tune on it. In fact, this is kind of a collector's item. It shows up in psychedelia type collections of songs. It's called "Look Around Rock," and it features, you know, a very sitar-like guitar arrangement. But I did the guitar, so you know, at least it has that as a great point of merit about it. I played the guitar on the record, and I was very proud of that.
All right.
Yeah.
So how did it feel to sell 50,000 albums?
Like nothing.
Like nothing.
It felt like absolutely nothing. All of my friends were selling 1 million albums or 100,000 albums. So at that time, 50,000 records was nothing.
Was nothing.
Yeah, nowadays 50,000 records is a lot. But then I was just, you know, completely a failure, a big flop at 50,000 records.
How sad.
Well, it wasn't actually that sad because I got to do a lot of other cool stuff because I didn't get famous too fast. That turned out to be a good thing, not a bad thing.
Good.
Yeah. So let's move on to the 70s.
Okay. You got it.
I spent a lot of time doing, you know, background singing for bands and played on a lot of people's records. I was one of the first choral reeferettes in the Jimmy Buffett band with the Choral Reefers and toured all over the country with Jimmy and sang on a lot of people's records. Art Garfunkel's, Fate for Breakfast, Out for Dessert, and who else? I sang with Warren Zevon, I sang with Jackson. Well, Jackson used to open the show for me back in the 60s when we were traveling around together. That's a whole other story. We don't have enough time for that story, folks. Sorry.
That sounds like a good one, though.
Yeah, that's
Jackson
a good one.
opening the
show for
you.
Yes. Oh, you know, that was before he had a record deal. I had a record deal before he did, so we went out and did a bunch of gigs together.
I saw him recently in a local theater. He did a great show.
Oh, he's fantastic. The best.
Just him and 14, 15 guitars spread
Yeah.
out on the stage.
No problem. It's just a little band he takes with him everywhere he goes. One of the songs on my new record, I'll Never Be That Old Again, is Jackson's tune. Let's see, what is the name of that tune? Gone to Sorrow, which he taught me back then in 1967 or 68. So it's a beautiful song. It's on this record, I'll Never Be That Old Again. And this record, in fact, is a retrospective of music I've done from like 1963 to the present. So there's songs like Shady Grove on there, which I used to do many, many years ago with John. And all the way up, and then songs like Gone to Sorrow that I did with Jackson, and up to very recent songs like I'll Never Be That Old Again, which I'll play for you.
Great.
Do you want to hear another song?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
This song is on this new record, and it's about my brother Greg Nichols, who died during the Vietnam War. It's a song that's true for a lot of people about experiences that we all had during the Vietnam War. So it's one of the new songs that's on that record. And it goes like this. Long ago in early spring, we played on a garden swing. I was 9 and you were 10. I'll never be that old again. I danced and sang at 17, while you joined up with the Marines. You fought the war and did your part, and when you died it broke my heart. I tried to understand just what went wrong when you went to Vietnam, but I was only 17. I'll never be that old again. I tried to understand just what went wrong when you went to Vietnam, but I was only 17. I'll never be that old again. 30 years have come and gone. I've been silent for so long. I've kept your memory close at hand. Now here before me stands your son. I see you in his laughing eyes. He turns my way and time flies. If love an ancient wound can mend, I'll never be that old again. If love an ancient wound can mend, I'll never be that old again.
Nice song.
Yeah,
Sad song.
sad song. Kind of an upbeat sad song.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like, let's all go do that war dance again, huh? Hey, it sounds like fun.
Feel like I'm fixing to dye rag.
Yeah, feel like I'm fixing to dye rag. Yeah, it's that kind of a song. Yeah, Exactly. Well, so where were we? The 70s?
That's where we were, I think.
Yeah. So I did a lot of touring and ended up not deciding I didn't want to be 50 years old and be somebody's background singer out on the road. And so I retired in 1983, and the same year I got accepted into Harvard University to do research in pitch perception. You know what pitch perception is?
I'd just be guessing.
You'd just be guessing. Pitch perception is your ability to match pitch. So it's when you're, sharp, or flat. And pitch perception is your ability to match the pitch.
I remember reading on the internet that is a skill that can be taught.
Yes, it is. And in fact, it's a skill that I teach.
How about that?
What do you know? Actually, I've been teaching singing for homespun tapes for a number of years, since about 1985. And I started doing that while I was doing my research in pitch perception. I studied for a long time singing with a lady named Florence Riggs out in Los Angeles. She's a fantastic singing teacher. And that's part of what got me interested in doing the research. So I went to Harvard, got my doctorate in the field of music education and the psychology of music, and how people remember what they hear musically. So I teach singing, and I specialize in people with pitch-related issues in their singing. And I also teach harmony singing. I teach people how to sing in harmony by ear. And I have a set, a 2-CD set you don't have, unfortunately. You have the singing lessons. That's the singing lessons on homespun tapes, and I also have harmony lessons, singing and harmony lessons on my website. So that's kind of what I did during the 80s. I retired from singing full-time and went to school and taught. I'm sorry, we should what?
We should tell folks how to get in touch with you via email.
Oh.
If they want more information on this subject, or any of your information on any of your recordings.
Yeah, let's do
and
that.
I can't read it. Maybe you
It
know
says
what
Pensongs.
There it is.
PENSONGS, Pensongs at AOL.com. And my website is www.pennynichols, big surprise, .com. And all this stuff is over there on the website, so anybody can go there and check it out whenever they want.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What a segue.
What a segue, right. Okay, another song maybe.
Yeah.
Let's do another song. Let's see, what was I going to do? I think we were going to do, a bluegrass tune, right? This is on this record too. This is a tune that John asked me to write, John McEwen, for a project he was doing, and then he didn't use it. But it's such a great song, I decided to sing it myself. When a girl falls in love, all the world's like a dove, held in the palm of her hand. But in the twinkle of an eye, away it can fly, taking away her man. Love, oh love, why do you run so? Wings on your feet won't let no grass grow. Run while the moon is riding high, boy, chasing that high flight dove. When I was 23, you meant the world to me. You promised you'd always be mine. I was 34 when you flew out the door and left me far behind. Love, oh love, why do someone like me. But I'll be out riding that high-flying dove. My heart is finally free. Love, oh love, why do you run so? Wings on your feet won't let no grass grow. Run while the moon is riding high, boy, chasing that high-flying dove. Love, oh love, why do you run so? Wings on your feet won't let no grass grow. Run while the moon is riding high, boy, chasing that high-flying dove. Chasing that high-flying dove.
All right.
It's a fun song.
Great singing.
Thanks.
Cool.
I love to sing. Can you tell?
Yeah, sing another song because I think we can
Oh, okay.
squeeze two in. If you do
Okay,
it
okay,
right now.
okay. I'll hurry. Let me think. Okay, here's a new song. This is going on the next record. In the pumpkin field on the edge of town, life goes on when the sun goes down. Seasons come and seasons go. Who's to say what seeds will grow? Farmers plow and plant all day. At night the fox comes out to play, looking for love in the hay, down in the pumpkin field. In the pumpkin field on the edge of town, life goes on when the sun goes down. Seasons come and seasons go. Who's to say what seeds will grow? Saw an elf and a wicker man dance a jig hand in hand. Listen to the crickety crawly band down in the pumpkin field. Rich, lone, black, gold, weeds spring up and leaves unfold. Life blossoms neath the harvest moon, where Mother Earth's revealed and winter's wounds are healed. Down in the pumpkin field. In the pumpkin field on the edge of town, life goes on when the sun goes down. Seasons come and seasons go. Who's to say what seeds will grow? Fertile soil stirs the blood. All God's creatures wriggle in the mud. Jump when you see what the harvest yields down in the pumpkin field. Big yellow pumpkins laying about. Between the leaves they yawn and shout. Quiet down, we're tuckered out. Down in the pumpkin field. Rich, lone, black, gold, weeds spring up and leaves unfold. Life blossoms neath the harvest moon, where Mother Earth's revealed and winter's wounds are healed. Down in the pumpkin field. In the pumpkin field on the edge of town, life goes on when the sun goes down. Seasons come and seasons go. Who's to say what seeds will grow? Who's to say what seeds will grow? Who's to say what seeds will grow?
Yeah.
A little Halloween treat.
Little Halloween treat. We're taping on October 25th, so you won't see this till after Halloween, probably.
But it doesn't matter. Have a scare
the
anyway.
Halloween spirit is in the
Yes.
air.
Be frightened.
Woo!
Woo!
It's been a real pleasure to have you on the show and sit
Well,
here
thanks.
listening at your knee.
Well, it's been a pleasure to be here. I wish we had more time, but we're doing great.
Play another tune and we'll
All right.
take it out.
Let's go out on this song called Strawberries. It's on that same old record, the new one. That same old new record, Strawberries. And yeah. Featuring Ralph. Strawberries, strawberries and coffee. Strawberries, strawberries and coffee. Coming on a morning breeze, coming on a morning breeze, coming on a morning breeze. I love that man of mine. Oh, oh yeah. Strawberries, strawberries and coffee. Strawberries, strawberries and good strong coffee. Coming on a morning breeze, coming on a morning breeze, coming on a morning breeze. I love that man of mine. Oh, yeah. Sugar and spice, peppers and chilies, some like it hot.